I can show you what happened, but it will cost you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you missed in Disney's Haunted Mansion movie.
I've been dying to go to this place for years. Mystery lurks around every corner.
For this list, we'll be looking at Easter eggs, references, and hidden details from Disney's second theatrical take on their signature spooky ride. If you foolish mortals dare proceed, beware of any spoilers. Did you catch any ghoulish Easter eggs? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. The Sea Captain. Returning home, Lakeith Stanfield's Ben finds that a ghostly sea captain has hitched a ride. Leaving him up a creek without a proton pack, Ben ventures back to the mansion for answers.
Hey Wagner, you got any luck on, what's his name?
At one point, Imagineer Ken Anderson intended a character named Captain Gore to be the Disneyland ride's antagonist. This idea got scrapped, but a sea captain was still worked into the attraction as an homage.
We can see that a hearse has crashed through the wall and different party guests are arriving out of the crashed vehicle. We see a ship captain.
Not only does a captain emerge from a hearse in the Great Hall, but a tombstone reading Bartholomew Gore was later added to the Magic Kingdom version. The film's captain also resembles the Mariner from a portrait hanging in the Disney World location's loading area. Just like this Mariner, the sea dog who haunts Ben sports a trusty harpoon.
Yeah, I mean, that's dramatic. But look around. I mean, the guy practically lives in a clue board.
Number 9. The Duelists. Ben and company cross paths with many ghosts at the mansion, 999 to be precise. Two of these ghosts pack pistols, engaging in a duel that persists beyond the grave.
These ghosts definitely don't want to leave.
These characters draw inspiration from the duelist paintings that can be found in Disneyland, Disney World, and Tokyo Disneyland. On the ride, the duelists appear to be upper-class gentlemen who both shot first.
The dueling brothers, they're also in the film. Quite dangerous.
In the film, one of the duelists resembles his ride counterpart with a dapper top hat, but the other one looks more like a pirate captain. Although still a neat nod to the ride, it's kind of a missed opportunity that the duelists weren't played by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Leslie Odom Jr. Or would that have been too on the nose?
Here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements.
Sweet Jesus.
Number 8. Hitchhiking Ghosts.
Why don't you bring your friends with you?
Friends? What friends?
Whenever someone who stepped inside the mansion tries to leave, they're sure to be followed by ghosts. There are 3 in particular that we were waiting to hitch the ride.
That family might want to move. Take us with you?
It's only a matter of time until Ben crosses paths with the Haunted Mansion's signature hitchhiking ghosts. They don't properly introduce themselves to Ben. In the ride's lore, though, these 3 are named Phineas, Ezra, and Gus. The trio aren't the only ones that Ben unearths outside. Also present are the mansion's caretaker and his faithful dog. On the ride, the groundskeeper and dog are among the mansion's only living residents. In the film, though, both have met the same fates as their fellow ghosts. Did the hitchhikers run them over?
I'll just warn you that they're filled with mystery, they're ready, and you better beware.
Number 7. Doom Buggy Chairs. Everything about the Haunted Mansion attraction is iconic, including the seating arrangements. Approaching the Omnimover system, riders hop aboard black carriages known as Doom Buggies.
You have multiple rails designing the different rotation of all the vehicles, a lot of vehicles that are all strung together. You have to drive all the vehicles through a very large layout, up and down hills.
While the Doom Buggies aren't prominently featured in the movie, the filmmakers do pay tribute to them. When a seance goes south, Tiffany Haddish's Harriet is taken on a wild ride, not of the Mr. Toad variety. Her chair comes to life, sending Harriet charging out of the room and through the front door. With a large, circular back post that practically engulfs Harriet, the production designers clearly had the Doom Buggies in mind while crafting this chair. The major difference? Harriet's chair doesn't have a safety bar that automatically comes down. Now there's a safety violation.
I want us to get out of here, but not like this! Come on!
Number 6. Ghosts come out to socialize.
Doors creak and the tombstones sway.
With every trip to the Haunted Mansion, we always look forward to the Grand Hall set piece where we find the ghosts at their most social. The film borrows a fair deal of imagery from this part of the ride. One ghost is seen playing a pipe organ, causing small spirits to emanate from the instrument. Another ghost hangs from the chandelier, proving to be the life of the party, even in death. Fun fact, this ghost is named Pickwick according to the Imagineering notes.
It was first visualized in a piece of concept art by Mark Davis, which was essentially cut and pasted into the attraction.
The movie ends with the living and dead assembling for a swinging wake in the ballroom, complete with ghosts waltzing from up above. If these grim sights don't leave you grinning, we guess that you're just not the social type. Number 5. The Stretching Room. Every tour of the Haunted Mansion begins in this gallery, although in the film, the room doesn't start stretching until the climax.
Guys, is anybody else seeing this?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
The production designers faithfully recreate the stretching room, right down to the wallpaper. The room is also decorated with paintings that aren't revealed in full until the floor descends. Or is it the ceiling that moves upward?
Oh, that's wild. Oh, look at the pictures moving.
Hey, so this one.
Oh, yeah.
In any case, the portraits resemble the ones on the ride. From the bearded gent in his undergarments to the 3 men sitting on each other's shoulders. The stakes are raised for the characters, however. You know the alligator under the woman standing on the tightrope? Well, it comes to life, and its appetite hasn't been satisfied. We'll take the other way out, thank you.
If we don't solve this mystery, we're stuck here for eternity.
Number 4. The Bride. Actress Lindsay Lamb strikes fear into the characters and audience as the film's axe-wielding ghost bride.
You're not that scary, you're really not. You're pretty terrifying.
At Disneyland Paris's Phantom Manor, a dearly departed bride named Melanie Ravenswood plays a key role in the ride's story. However, this film's bride draws more from Constance Hatchaway, who can be spotted in Disneyland and Disney World. Although a ghostly bride had been a Haunted Mansion staple for years, Constance didn't make her official debut until 2006.
The daughter, who was going to become married soon, was left to roam the halls of the manor, bemoaning the loss of her parents. She too eventually passes away and continues to haunt the home to this day.
Constance spends much of her afterlife hanging around the attic, which is where Ben also encounters the bellowing bride. Despite being a relatively new addition to the attraction, the Hatchet Happy Bride has become one of its most familiar elements. She wouldn't miss this party, but she might miss your head.
Hey, are you afraid? You should be.
Number 3. The HATBOX Ghost. The film's most haunting spirit is the HATBOX Ghost, played by Jared Leto.
No! Oh.
This ghoulish foe has come a long way since his inception. The character originally appeared in the attic alongside the Beating Heart Bride when the Haunted Mansion first opened its doors in 1969. However, the Imagineers couldn't get the vanishing head trick down, forcing them to almost immediately remove the HATBOX Ghost. Yet the character gained a cult following, popping up in souvenirs and artwork. He even appeared in a comic series where he was named Randall Pace.
There is a ton of fans for the HATBOX Ghost. He's one of the most popular figures in the mansion and doesn't even exist there.
With technology catching up to what the Imagineers initially envisioned, the HATBOX Ghost finally returned to the ride in 2015. Now he's the villain of a major motion picture, adopting the name Alistair Crump.
Is this the man who mugged you?
Wow! You just did that just now?
Number 2. It's a Small World After All. Trying to piece together the mystery of the HATBOX Ghost, our heroes venture to another mansion where they meet 2 tour guides, Winona Ryder's Pat and Dan Levy's Vic.
Surprise! You're all in for a treat.
35 years after Beetlejuice, Ryder still can't get away from haunted houses, but David Rose has upgraded from motel dweller.
You get murdered first for once.
No, you get murdered
David,
first.
you get murdered first.
No, you!
Yes.
As Ben and his friends sneak away from the tour, Vic can be heard playing a familiar tune on the piano. No, it's not the Haunted Mansion theme, although that can be heard various times throughout the film. Vic is singing along with another Disney attraction, It's a Small World. It might seem like an odd fit for a scary movie, but listen to the song enough times, it'll become your worst nightmare.
It's a small world after all.
No, anything but that.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. William GRACEY.
Now, if I can communicate with William GRACEY, I suspect he will have the answers that we need.
As the characters unravel the mystery of the mansion, they find that the happy and not too happy haunts are tied to William GRACEY. In the ride's history, one of the first tombstones to be included in the family plot read Master GRACEY, honoring Imagineer Yale GRACEY.
He was the illusioneer behind all of the fun gags and all of the fun illusions that went through the Haunted Mansion. We enjoy these things to this day and still don't even know how they're done.
In the SLG comics, elements of Captain Gore were recycled for a composite character called Captain William GRACEY. A character named Edward GRACEY is also revealed to be the mansion's original owner in the 2003 Haunted Mansion movie.
Being a GRACEY meant that you were denied nothing. The world was yours.
In this new version, William GRACEY is given a similarly heartbreaking backstory linked to a woman named Eleanor. This could be a nod to Eleanor Audley, who voiced Madame Leota in the Haunted Mansion attraction, not to mention Lady Tremaine and Maleficent.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.